One of the most intriguing stories in the Ramayana is the story of the killing of Shravan Kumar by Dasaratha. In fact, that story is considered to be a story which is the crux of the entire Ramayana. However, this story is not really told in the Ramayana in the regular fashion. It's hinted through one statement in the Valmiki Ramayana. The Valmiki Ramayana says that in Ayodhya, sonic archery is banned. If a passing reader reads this statement, he wouldn't really understand what it means or why it is written there. But if you think deeper, there is a lesson that we can learn from this statement. This statement opens the story of Shravan Kumar's death. Why is sonic archery banned in Ayodhya? Long back, Dasaratha was an expert in sonic archery. He loved to hunt animals just by hearing their sound. One day he was on a hunting expedition and he heard the rumbling of a tiger, or he heard an elephant drinking water from the river. And without seeing, he shot an arrow. When you act without seeing, then it leads to overconfidence. Dasaratha's arrow zoomed ahead and hit this sage's son, whose name was Shravan Kumar, and he was lying, writhing in pain. Dasaratha ran to this boy and he tried to find out what had really happened. When he understood the mistake that he had made, with the scream of this boy came out the scream of Dasaratha's guilt. More painful than physical pain is dealing with the pain of guilt. Dasaratha ran to this boy and started begging forgiveness and started telling his own predicament of how he had made a mistake. Just to hear the predicament of the boy. The boy was the only son of blind parents. The old blind parents, they were waiting for this boy on the river bank with parched throats. What will happen to them and who will take care of them? With that predicament, Shravan Kumar died. Dasaratha, hearing the predicament of this boy, realized his justification didn't make any sense. He ran to the old couple with a pot filled with water and a heart filled with guilt. When he reached the old couple, the parents realized that something had terribly gone wrong because they could recognize the footsteps of a stranger. And when Dasaratha explained to them what had just happened, from their heart came out a curse. Dasaratha begged at their feet for forgiveness. But the burning heart of the parents couldn't forgive. And they cursed him that eventually he will also die experiencing separation from his son. When we allow passion to prevail over our reasoning, we are in for a curse instead of a blessing. If only Dasaratha had retained his reasoning power and seen before shooting that arrow, he wouldn't have reached this state now. In life, many times, we come across the same situations where there is unlimited amount of overconfidence in our abilities, and overconfidence blinds us from seeing the reality. And in that blindness, when we act, overconfidence acts like a cover on our ability to see things as they are, and passion acts like the drive that drives us in the spirit of overconfidence. Passion is not wrong, but passion, when it is accompanied by reasoning, that passion leads to achievable results. But when passion is not accompanied by reasoning, or rather when passion prevails over reasoning, then there is a greater tendency of making mistakes. Dasaratha went back to Ayodhya. A man who has made a mistake. Making mistake is not so much a problem. But learning from the mistake you make is actually a sign of intelligence. Making a mistake is a sign of lack of foresight. But learning from a mistake is actually a sign of a great intelligence. Dasaratha went back to Ayodhya and made an announcement. He made a declaration that Sonic archery is going to be banned from Ayodhya. And from that day on, nobody practiced Sonic archery.